Today's tutorial is on how to make this elastic sleeve. So kindly note that I won't be explaining how to draft a basic sleeve because there is a tutorial on it. In this video, I already cut out a normal sleeve I wanted to use for an abaya. So if you want to cut your own, you have to make the wrist more larger than this. It must be wider than this. You can either use the bicep measurements at the wrist area, because by the time you add your elastic, the wrist measurements will become smaller. My intention was to make a normal sleeve, but I later decided that I want to change it to an elastic sleeve, so I only added 1 inch as a ease for the elastic. So if you are adding your own, you have to make it more wider, because by the time you add the elastic, it will be perfect. So you measure the total wrist measurement, which is 4.5. Remember, this is on fold. 4.5 times 2, it means this is 9 inches, because this is on fold. So this 9 inches, you measure exactly the same 9 inches. So as for this 4 inches length, it depends on how you want it. You may want your own to be smaller or longer than this. So mine is 2 inches. By the time I sew it with half-inch seam allowance, I will be left with around 1.5. You fold this into 2, then place it at the lower part of the sleeve, the wrist, then sew it like that. So I cut out 5.5 inches elastic. Mind you, when I measure the wrists closely, it is exactly 5.5 inches. So I will be using that same 5.5 inches wrist measurement for the elastic, in order to avoid it being too tight. And what you need to put into consideration again is the seam allowance you will be needing, because by the time I sew it at both sides, it means that 5.5 inches has been reduced to 4.5. And this also depend on the nature of the elastic, totally depend. So after cutting out the elastic, the next thing is you will sew this here. So after that, you bring the edge of the second elastic here and sew it again like this, same way. Then it will be inside the fabric. Then you will now sew this. You will sew this. Then after that, we will join the sleeve. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.